not discussed enough of yet today. You know that there was a little rumor out there. There's a little bit of a rumor. I can't believe it's true in any ways about Deion and Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't think that. Well, I mean, not that he wouldn't go there. I mean, that'd be an interesting fit. That'd be an interesting fit there.
Man, no chance in hell is Deion coaching in Nebraska, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not buying that for 1 second.
Jackson, can I at least have fun with it.
Yeah, but Jackson, Mississippi is a little bit closer to where Deion is comfortable.
They don't have water problems in Lincoln.
No, okay, yeah, not now. No. I mean, you never know. No. But yeah, Deion's going to be in the name of this cycle, but I don't know about him in Lincoln. Now, one thing that I think Deion has proven that he can do is he can get attention for recruits. And, you know, getting Travis Hunter to go to Jackson State this year was huge, and it's made everybody stand up and take notice because the best player he had in his team before that, and he's had a couple of good ones, but the best one and the one that you could say that he stole from that level would have been his own kid. So that's hard to, like, say that, you know, what would Shedeur Sanders be doing if Deion wasn't the coach at Jackson State, if he was just still, you know, a full-time media person, where would he be going to school? Now, he wasn't knocking down the door at some of the big boys, but he'd be at, you know, somewhere probably in the American Conference, I would think, playing quarterback. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where Deion goes. I don't think Nebraska is the culture fit. But again, if you want to go in a different direction you ever have, Nebraska, prime time is it.
Yeah, I mean, he's done well at Jackson State. There's no denying that. He's built up that fan base. He's got people packing the stands. He's getting better recruits than they've ever got. Like, Deion's a good coach. I'm just saying, like, his big jump, I don't think it's going to be to Lincoln, Nebraska. I think he's –
No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I just think that he's more apt to stay in the South and, for perhaps, all due respect, a bigger, better job than Nebraska. And I know there's not a ton of those out there, but I think there are some, and I don't think that he has to make a jump right now if he doesn't want to or if the right scenario is not there. So I don't know what his motivation is. Like, he could be at Jackson State for another decade. I think that's entirely unlikely. I do think he makes the jump here in the next year or two. But, yeah, I wouldn't have Nebraska probably like on my top 10 of where I think he might go, but it's a fun rumor. And if they were to land him, I'll tell you what, that'd be a great hire.
It would be a great hire. Outside the box as you could possibly
be. A great hire.
And I think it would set that city on fire. It'd be a little bit of a culture shock for Deion.
Yeah, I think the thing about Deion too is, you know, the guy's already got money, and the guy can make money doing other things at the drop of a hat. You know, all he has to do is, you know, have his agent call him and be like, hey, well, I would like to do a soda commercial. And then he'd find somebody who's going to give him a soda commercial because he's that recognizable. Even beyond the college football world and everywhere, he's Deion Sanders. So, you know, money whipping him is, I mean, somebody's going to. Obviously, he's going to get a great salary as being a head coach, but it's not like he has to sit around and, like, play that game necessarily, and that's going to drive him. He can really pick where he wants to go because it's not like he's not been rich for the last 30 years, you know, so.
Yeah, you know, I just think, too,
again,
like,
this is just there's just a little bit of out there, so we just brought it up. What the heck? And Paxton's the ones that threw it out there for me.
I mean, I think the whole, like, he's already made money, so he doesn't need money thing, and I know that's not exactly what you're saying, but, like, I mean, I think money still matters. I think for somebody like him especially, like, he doesn't want to just be a guy making $4 million. He wants to say, like, no, I'm the highest paid this or that or whatever. I'm the highest paid ever. Like, Deion's all about, like, the things that he's done, and so, I don't think he's not going to do anything but take the absolute most that he can get from wherever he can get it and the absolute best situation. Like, he doesn't have to be in a hurry right now. Like, he can't wait 5-10 years and wait that long to go take, you know, a quote-unquote huge step up or however you would want to phrase it. I mean, obviously, like, Nebraska's a step up from Jackson State. Let's not dance around that. But, like, the big leap, you know, I don't know that he has to do that right this second. But, yeah, I mean, he's got to strike while the iron is hot, and the iron's pretty hot right now. I think he'd be a great hire just in terms of the energy and the recruiting and the spirit and all those things that he would bring to the table. I just don't know that he's going to go choose to sit in, like, 30-degree temperatures in November if he doesn't have to. You know what I mean? And that's me, though. That's probably me as, like, an anti-cold weather guy.
He played in Atlanta in a dome. He played in San Francisco, although it can get chilly in San Francisco and kind of wet. it's still at least somewhat warmer, although it can get cold in San Francisco.
But it's not Nebraska cold.
No.
And that's not the only reason why. It's just
of
like
course Dallas.
What I'm saying with that is that he does seem like
Right.
he's more of a Southern guy.
No,
but
absolutely.
like, if you're gonna pick your spot, like, isn't it gonna be the perfect spot?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the perfect spot. So you're not gonna go for like, oh, I've got money, I'll take less, or oh, I'm gonna go here. It's not really where I'm from or where I've been, but I'll just go there because it's an opportunity. Like, I think he's gonna be calculated and smart. Like, Matt Rule will be the same way. And, you know, pick the job that is the absolute best fit where they can win right away. That's the other thing. Deion's not coming in to like rebuild somebody necessarily. I think coaches are smart about like what is realistic in terms of how to flip rosters and do all that. Now, Nebraska with NIL can probably show coaching candidates like, hey, we're invested and we can get guys here, but it's just a heck of a lot easier to do it in Florida or, Texas or any other number of places that he might have opportunities here in the next few years. So I don't know. It'd be a great hire. I don't buy that's the direction they ultimately go or the direction that he goes, but we'll see. That's the fun of the coaching carousel.
All right, it was fun to talk about, and I when I saw that, and then Paxton and a couple others put that up there, I was like, wow. But I've looked around, I don't see anything on it. But that was fun to discuss, and I'm with you. Go to where you want to go. You don't have to just take a job. Although that fan base would just do anything for somebody to maybe turn it around. Now, a couple of the football notes from the